ninth, I believe, if that was correctly.
Yeah.
So it was strong showing going into Friday night. And hopefully this year, you got 3 nights, a little more time on the track. Do you feel like that's an advantage when you add a night and make it a 3-night show? That seems to be the trend that's going on as we progress in the years here, stretching 2-night shows into 3-night shows.
Yeah, it definitely is a great way they're doing the format this year because, like Eldora's deal, even if I don't make, or you make one of those prelims, those obviously it's a little bit easier to make. Obviously now when you have 48 cars, we'll say, making features versus 24. So everybody, you got 48 people have an opportunity to get that start money. So then you can walk out of there with $1,500 and it makes sense to attempt races like that. But if it was only one race, 10,000 each, and you end up only 24 cars making those races, kind of like the North-South this week. There's going to be a lot of cars, and that's what we did last year. You make one race. Okay, we walked out of there with $900, but it cost me $2,800 to race that weekend. And that just doesn't make sense to attempt. Now, like this deal, even if you make 2 races in the non-qualifier, you should walk out of there with, I would say, minimum $1,000, but with the tire rule in place that you only can run basically a maximum of 7 tires a night, the 4 on the car, and then replace 3. I think, it shouldn't be that bad. And you can kind of break even taking an opportunity going to make it. So I think this year will be more cars possibly than last year just because of that format. And it definitely getting better on the racetrack. So when it comes that Saturday, we can be fine-tuned and give it our best shot.
So how cool is it kind of racing in Ohio, since Ohio kind of has like those 3 crown jewel events with the Dream, the Dirt Million, and the World 100?
It is awesome. I mean, that's one thing. I'm definitely glad I live where I live because even for like Haudenschild, myself, no matter what it is for type of racing, we have a lot of big races just right here in Ohio and prestige things. And I guess it's something I want to do, be successful at. I would love to have some good showings. And I know hardly anybody ever remembers finishing second, but your family in big things like that. But, we have opportunities to shine in our home state here. And then we do have obviously a lot of people from Ohio that goes to watch these races. So you get to, be on display and show them how well you do and be competitive with the best of the best in the country as far as drivers. So it's definitely a proud thing to be a Buckeye and have all these wonderful races in this area. You get the Dirt Track World Championship and then the ones at Eldora, Ports. I mean, we just have a lot of good races and racetracks, and it's hats off to these promoters that make it happen.
Doug, we definitely are looking forward to the Dirt Million. I did have one more question I wanted to ask you. I know you've run some big races. The atmosphere last year at the Dirt Million, first time event, people came from all over the country. Literally, I met some people from Canada. What did it feel like as a driver? What did the energy feel like there? Compared to some of those crown jewel events. Do you think it's something that is that the excitement is going to be sustainable and going to roll on year to year?
I hope so. I mean, it is definitely, I know a lot of the people in our area that don't go to races every week. They do make sure they go to that. And I'm just definitely looking forward to that feeling again. Yeah. 'Cause when you come off them turns and the fans, when you have that many fans and they're standing on their feet and everything else, that's pretty awesome. And then when you have that, the grandstands the way they are, just the way the whole place is laid out. It's a great feeling as a driver to be part of something that like Cody has put in to resurrecting that place, making it like Trump, making it great again. And it's awesome, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. And then the people that normally don't get to see us race, like you say, there's the ones from Canada, ones from different states coming up, getting autographs, pictures taken and stuff. And it was really cool to be part of that. And I'm definitely looking forward to it again this year.
So we're just 2 weekends away from the the Dirt Million at Mansfield Motor Speedway. You can catch Doug Drown in action there on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th of August. Doug, between now and then, we got 2 race weekends. Where can we see you racing on the weekend of the 9th, 10th, or 16th, 17th?
Right now this week we're going to be at Wayne County just on Saturday. And then the following weekend we're going to be at Attica for their, because we have 2 more points nights there, and we're leading that just by barely 11 points. So we're just hoping to have some good finishes on the 16th at Attica, and then 17th Wayne County's championship. And then on, then it'll be the Dirt Million. And then the Labor Day weekend, we're going to finish up at Attica's season championship and then, figure out what we're going to do the rest of that weekend. So, but right now we're just focusing the next race, and get ready for really that Dirt Million. It's kind of why I'm saving and only racing the minimum race I have to right now to kind of wrap up points deals, and then really have something left, and we'll put our other motor back in for the Dirt Million, and hopefully, like I say, make those races and have a good showing for our local people and everything, and represent our guys well.
Awesome. So that's 4 straight weekends of, you said saving, but that's 4 straight weekends, 7 nights of racing total. So that's big weekends. And we hope that they're all very successful for you, whether it's Wayne County, Attica, Mansfield Motor Speedway. Either myself or Jacob will probably be at a handful of those races. I'll definitely be seeing you at Mansfield Motor Speedway for the Dirt Million. Doug, we really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for having me on, and definitely looking forward to these races coming up.
All right. Thanks. Best of luck to you. All right, thanks to Doug for joining us this week to talk to continue our conversation about late models as we lead up to the Dirt Million here. But as you heard mentioned there at the end of that interview, there's a lot of other racing going on between all the other local tracks in the area, whether it be sprint cars or late models. Jacob, where are we going to catch you this weekend?
Oh, Friday night, I'm not 100% sure. Attica's not racing due to the Attica Fair. So Friday night, I kind of have my eyes on Gas City for the Boss Show, so go see some non-wing racing in Indiana. But Limeland, I think, has the 360s along with their normal show. Or who knows, I may just take a rare night off from the races Friday night and hang out with friends and do some catching up. But Saturday night, I'm still up in the air. It may be Fremont for their regular show, or I might go see the non-wing guys again at Oakshade. The sprint cars haven't been at Oakshade in probably about 20 years, so it's going to be tough to pass that one up.
So what you're saying is you have no idea where you're going to go this weekend?
Absolutely no idea.
One thing's guaranteed, you're going to be at the races Friday and Saturday. That's guaranteed, right?
I mean, well Friday's kind of up in the air, but you got to have a night off every now and then.
If you are not at a track Friday night, I'm going to be shocked. I'm going to call you and ask you if you're feeling okay. Are you sick, Jacob?
I know. So we'll see how it goes.
All right. Well, lots of racing coming up, and get out this weekend. Check it out at any of these dirt tracks here in Ohio. If I'm feeling froggy, I might take off Friday and head to Knoxville. Just saying. I don't know. But if not, you can catch me Saturday night at maybe Wayne County. But as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to Sheldon Haudenschild for joining us, and thank you, Doug Drown, for your time. And to you, the listeners, we really appreciate it. We still have some of those hats available. Let us know, $20, send us a message, and we will get them out to you. Also, make sure you sharing our episodes and leaving us some comments on Twitter, Facebook. Let us know what you're thinking here. Give us a review on iTunes. That's very important, or wherever you listen to podcasts. And as always, get out, get dirty, and support your local track.